Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Violet, and you're probably wondering, why am I in Cortondo and not in Sapapico? It's because while I'm in Cortondo, through the western part, I did a little trick to get these Let's Go feature working better for my Bramblin and for my Pomo. So here we go, here is my trusty Bramblin. Playing around with it to run spin around. Such a cute Pokemon, but with his cute eyes. What are you doing? Oh, it's so cute. So, after running around and making it had run around 1,000 steps or more, then it's time to just, give it a candy or just like a XP candy or rare candy, just something to level it up, or just normal leveling up by fighting Pokemon. Get a new move, Phantom Force, which is the signature move of Giratina. Now it's used by other Pokemon, and it's a certainly better move for Bramblin. As you can see, it's a more of a physical attacker. It actually has pretty high physical attack. Phantom Force, and look! Bramblin says, time to grow in size. There we got Brambleghast. It looks so nice. It looks a lot like the other Ghost Grass type Pokemon from Generation 7. The one that looks like an anchor. It has almost the same design. So here's Brambleghast, Tumbleweed Pokemon. Brambleghast wanders around arid regions. On rare occasions, mass outbreaks of these Pokemon will bury an entire town. Ooh, wow. The fact that it has brambles, that's just, pointy. So now we got ourselves a new Pokemon, Brambleghast. Now see, you can see that one of the issues with Brambleghast is that it has very low HP. Bit like Dugtrio. But it's pretty good stats wise though. 92 attack, which is pretty good. Meaning that it can easily reach over 300 attack at max level. And also has a very nice it also has a very nice ability, the Wind Rider. So basically, if you have Tailwind used by you other ones, or hit by Wind move, then the Pokemon stats will attack stat increase. And Wind moves are basically like Gust, Hurricane, and so on. Will deal no damage to Brambleghast. You make him immune, which fits, of course, the whole thing with Brambleghast, though. Look at that, so big. Hello, Brambleghast. Oh, it's so cute. So that's how you get Bramblin to become Brambleghast. But what about Pomo though? Now I did the same thing here, and sometimes it doesn't really want to evolve properly, but we can show you actually how it works. So let me just try to do the same here. Let's give a medium candy to Pomo. It did not evolve, but that's fine. See Bramblin Hello running around like crazy. It's making me very happy. Then it stops. So trick here to make it evolve easily with Let's Go is to make sure you summoned out your Pomo or your Bramblin, whatever Pokemon you want level like this. Go on these barrels, take a jump, and get on top of the Pokemon Center roof. Then look below. You want to see your Pomo or Pokemon run around in circles. Like this. Now per se this is kind of funny, looking how it looks around in a circle like it's looking for its owner. And to be very honest, in an empathetic level, I think this is kind of evil. Like, it doesn't want to be far from you, it just want to be close to you and be with you. And runs in circles like it's like a little baby, sort of. Aww. I feel sad for doing this, but hey, if it works, it works. Aww. Pomo. So sad. But that's basically the way of things you want to do with this. Just jump on one of these roofs, Pokemon centers. Regardless if you don't need to be in Cortondo, you can be in other places too, but to make sure you go to the Pokemon Center, we can get to the roof without having to go far. And then make the Pokemon below in circles, because while it's directly beneath you, it wants to be next to you, and if it can't be next to you, it'll try to go close to you. And because you can't get close to you because you're upwards, it will try to move around to see if it will be closer then. It doesn't understand vertical distance, I guess. That's what running distance, and it'll basically fit up the whole requirement you need to get your Pokemon to cover up the issue about walking 1,000 steps. At first I thought maybe it was that you had to walk 1,000 steps and it doesn't really matter if the Pokemon did it. But seemingly just having the Pokemon walk 1,000 steps will fit that criteria well. Beautiful scenery though, scenery of the Kotondo. We have a dry landscape with some trees and some farm areas. Still a nice place though. Would I like to live in a town like Cortondo? Yeah, maybe. Looks to be warm at least. Warm and dry. But maybe a bit too dry. See, there's some green around the area, but I think the green is not really natural. Or maybe they're just watering it a bit. Like this house here would be nice though. Big house with a swimming pool and even a Pokemon battlefield next to it. That would be like a dream home. You know, these sandwich areas you can go to and eat some sandwiches on the side. Poor Pomo. Doesn't understand. It's confused. We're just being we're just being evil to it. I see it's getting darker now. So that's basically how we level to get your Pomo and your Bramblin up. Just to like sit like this. And you can, you know, go take for a break or for a shower or anything. And it'll basically suits itself. Best we just runs in a circle like this, because then it spends a lot of time to run around and get its steps done. And in the worst case, you can always just use the regular version. Just get your Pomo out as soon as it evolves from Pomi. And then make sure it's on the Let's Go version, and eventually level up. You'll make it evolve into the next version. So you don't have to fret if it doesn't really work out in the beginning. Alright. Should we take a look now? Are you ready, Pomo? Let's try. Let's go down. And let's try to get you up another level. In worst case, we'll just use the regular method for now. Continue on. We're still not ready yet to go to the next gym anyways. Even though you're getting high level, it doesn't really matter, because you'll be used to the next gym, and then the gym after that you'll be a bit useless, because the typing is kind of bad, but that's fine. Even, actually, next 2 gyms is bad. Level 38, you must learn entrainment. That's a new move. Brand new one. User dances with an odd rhythm that compels the target to mimic it, making the target's ability the same as the user's. Which is a bit weird. So basically, using this move, you basically force the opponent to get the same ability as you have. And it's kind of bad, because if you use an entrainment, then suddenly the other Pokemon will have Volt Absorb, which means it'll be immune to electric. Like, why would you want to do that? Especially if the Pokemon is weak to electric or not resistant to it. I mean, the other good thing is that maybe if the Pokemon has an ability that is actually pretty good against you, and you want to get rid of it, that's fine. But still, though, no. Okay, so Pomo did not evolve. That's fine, though. We'll just have to run with it some more. I think maybe that if you use this trick to level up multiple Pokemon, I think maybe that it resets or something. I'm not really sure. Doesn't really matter. Nice little straw at least. Make sure the Pokemon runs a bit. Anyways, now that the Pokemon get a bit levels, we should be more easy now to go through the areas from everywhere, so I guess we just have to get Pomo to level up while we go to Medley, and in worst case, if Pomo is not evolved when you come to Medley in the end, I'll just level it in between the episodes, like I kind of said last time. So we will have a evolved Pomo for the Melody Gym. And we're getting a bit high level now as well, so it should be more than level. But we need to have Pomo out at least. There we go. Let's just continue up here. This is where we were a few episodes ago. You following Pomo? You are? Good. Not snowing anymore, that's really good. Here we got some more Pokemon. We got Toddle here. We got Pyroar. We have Vigoroth. The world form of Slakoth. The Pokemon that, unlike its family Pokemon, this one actually doesn't slack around when it's returned. We got Toddle. The Ice-type Pokemon. Easily beaten by Pomo. Vigoroth again. So Vigoroth, unlike Slakoth and Slacking, doesn't waste a turn from... it's gonna be bad. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, Pomo came back. It's because it's weak to ground as a electric type. Yeah, the Let's Go feature mainly uses type advantages to determine who will win, regardless of what moves you have. So we got Metallier to the right and the Glacier Mountain path to the left. The reason why this is kind of weird, because you would think maybe we'll be going up the mountain here, and then another part here, is because this will go upwards mountain, and this is to a cave. And the cave is where we want to go to. We will go to Glacier Mountain later on. We got a Pokemon we can fight. We got the Squowit. These are Generation 8 Pokemon, one of the more common ones. There's the Greedent that can beat up a bit. This one, please. You're a bit crazy. Come on, take the Squowit. There you go. Miss Drevis. That's not a good Pokemon. They'll beat it though. So Miss Drevis is a ghost type from Generation 2. It was beatable at least. Here we also have the Snorunt. Now wants to beat out on the Vigoroth as well. Now Pomo like, no, now I wanna fight. Hey, fight me. Good for you. Let's take on this trainer as well. The Pokemon seem really strong. I wanna battle them. Let's battle. With Tio the student. And his first Pokemon is Taurus. Oh, this one is a different Taurus. You maybe see why this one is different. Yeah, it's a fighting and fire type. This Taurus has some red things in it. So in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the new Taurus. Oh wow, that damage! Raging Bull just beat out my Pomo. Unfortunate. Anyways, the new Taurus, the Paldean one, has two new forms as well. It usually has a fighting type, but it also has, in addition, a fire and water type, which has a bit of a blue and a red mane, or part of its mane. But it all depends on which version you play, because it's indeed version exclusive. Let's get Pomo up and going again. Poor Pomo got trucked by that Taurus. Taurus has pretty high attack. Not a bad Pokemon, even though it doesn't have any way to evolve. There you go, Pomo is out again. some more goats here. Oh, hello. The Greeward. The new ghost dog Pokemon. I'm gonna axe you again. The axe you scales. He beats a Snom. Snom is the dual type ice and bug type. Interesting combination. Only issue with it is that ice and bug means 4 times weak to fire. Speaking about fire, here's a fire type with Salandit. Salandit dual type fire and poison. And here we have Sableye, which is a dual type ghost and dark. Another Salandit here. Wow, this my Pomo is getting a bit crazy. I really like Salandit though. I wouldn't mind actually use one in my team. Now I already have a poison type in Clodsire, and I also have fire type in the starter, so I won't be using Salandit. But it's a very good Pokemon, especially if you have the female one, because then it can evolve. Taking a bit of damage again. Let's just heal up. So nice with these shortcuts of presses on your Pokemon. Take care of this one as well. Uh-oh, this Sableye wants to fight. This, come on, Sableye. Yeah, fight my Pokemon instead. There we go. Keep on fighting, please. Take on the Salandit as well. Oh, yeah, there we go, level 36. Got a trainer here as well. What does he have? I was born up north, so I get excited when I come to cold places like this. Mihai the student. And his Pokemon of choice is Hariyama. Oh boy. Hariyama, the evolved form of Makuhira. A pure fighting type and a very big one as well. Let's get in our new Brambleghast, because Brambleghast is immune to fighting as being a ghost type. Oh, it's Belling Drum. Bell Drum is a very popular move usage by fighting types, and it's also a very powerful move in terror raids. As you can see, you reduce your current HP by max of your half HP, but you get a +6 attack. So now Hariyama's gonna hit very, very hard if you hit them. Of course, the risk is that now you're only at half HP. Use Detect. Means immune to damage for this turn. Phantom Force is being used though. Phantom Force will waste a turn. Use Detect again. This time it's going to fail. So now, check this out. Phantom Force hits. The Bullet Seed. It's going to use Detect. It's going to be immune. Which is fine. But yeah, Detect using it twice in a row. It does work at times, but it has a big chance of failing after a second time. Detect and similar moves is usually used by Pokemon that are tanks. You really want to use, let's say, Toxic to put up a very bad poison. Then you want to use Detect every single second turn, so that you causes the battle to stall. And the poison will deal damage. Yama goes down, and we get some level up for Knucklestack. He's getting close to evolving now. Needs a bit for more levels. We'll get its final form, and then Knucklestack is going to become very strong and powerful. Let's get a Poma again. Can fight this one. There we go. Beat a Snorant. And now you can see we're closing into a Pokemon Center. Another Salandit here. There it is. There you go, thank you. There we have the Pokemon Center. Oh, I see a Gimme-Go. Only getting 1 coin now, which is a bit low. Let's go to the Pokemon Center right away and heal. Because then you also register this Pokemon Center. I like that because there's like a opening in the middle of the cave. It's like, yeah, there's an opening in the middle of the cave, guys. Let's put that Pokemon Center here. Imagine having to work here. It's like no people there except the people at the Pokemon Center. Now this place does have a path up though. If you want to go up to the Glacido Mountains from here, you can do that. And if not, then no need to. XP Candy Small, 3 of them. XP Candy Small starting to become a bit weak though, so... The Sableye gems are good though. Snoring first. Buffalo's almost leveling up now. There we go, it's level 35. Summerl should be leveling up now as well. There we go. Going on level 40. So we're getting there. There's Dunsparce. Just wanna fight. What's this one? Glimmet. That's a new one. Being a glimmering, here's a lot of things on the ground. Some Pokeballs here. And what's this? This was a new one. This is Frigibax. Frigibax is a new Pokemon, and it's a new combination as well. Let's find out what it is. Freeze it first. Not very effective, so it's obviously resistant to electric, which is actually a good thing. Because this means we can actually deal damage to it with our normal moves. And we should be able to get easy to get a capture. Let's use Spark. Good. Put it down to half. Okay, now it's Ice Fang. So it's resistant. So it's resistant to electric and using ice moves. Probably a dual poke type combination. Bite, not very effective. Let's try to capture it. One, two, no. Focus energy won't work because you already have used it. Let's go with Azumarill then, just to have some Pokemon that can tank a bit, to avoid Poma getting killed. And Bite not very effective against Fairy types. Let's go with Great Ball. 1, 2, 3, and there we go! New Pokemon captured, it's Frigibax. So what is Frigibax? Now it sounds the name Frigid. Sounds like it's a cold Pokemon. Let's find out. Oh wow, look at this combination. Dragon and Ice. That's an interesting combination. That's basically the same thing as the Kyurem Pokemon in Pokemon Black and White, Black 2 and White 2. Also Ice Dragon dual type. Interesting combination for sure. This Pokemon lives in forests and craggy areas. Using the power of his dorsal fin, he cools the inside of his nest like a refrigerator. A pretty interesting Pokemon. dual typing is also very nice. Ice and Dragon. Which is pretty good to have though, because one reason why I loved Ice Pokemon so much in the beginning of the era Pokemon is because, aside from Dragon itself, this Ice was the only type that could best Dragons. Dragons were weak to Ice. So that was the reason why I really loved Ice Pokemon at the start. But of course Ice Pokemon themselves have a bit of issues when it comes to defensive play, because you're just being, you know, destroyed by fire, rock, and fighting and all that. But ice moves themselves though, very powerful. Anyway, as we are reaching this cave, we are getting closer and closer to Medley. So now we're going to this cave. I'm going to continue to this cave now to go to the other side. And then we should be able to hit to Medley. So again, if Poma has not evolved next episode, after next episode is done, then I'll just evolve it throughout, because it's the same way as evolving with Bramblin. So soon we will see it evolve. Will we see it next episode, or will we do it in between? We'll see. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's good for now. See you next time as my journey in Pokemon Violet continues.